In our fast paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the demands of daily life, whether you're juggling work, personal relationships, health, or simply the stress of keeping up with everything. It can be hard to find a sense of balance, but through trial, error, and a lot of self reflection, I've come to realize that small, consistent habits are the key to building a life that feels organized, fulfilling, and manageable. I won't claim to have all the answers or a perfect life, but these 20 habits have made a noticeable difference in how I approach each day, and they've helped me get my life together. They may seem simple, but their power lies in consistency. So here's what worked for me. Number one, start with a morning routine. I used to rush out of bed and start my day, just in a hurry. But over time, I realized that starting the day calmly sets the tone for everything that follows. So now I wake up around 6:30 and I spend the first few minutes of my day in a routine. This quiet, intentional behavior, it helps me to mentally prepare for the day. The second thing I do is I prioritize sleep because getting enough rest isn't always easy, especially when you're juggling multiple responsibilities. But sleep is a non negotiable part of getting your life together. The third thing is set daily intentions. You know, write down what you must get done for the day. That way, you're not just playing it by ear. Whether you write it down on paper or in your notepad on your phone, keeping track of what you would like to do daily helps you feel accomplished and gets your life in terms of the momentum moving forward. The fourth thing is to minimize decision fatigue by preparing beforehand. I don't waste time deciding what to wear or eat every day. Instead, I've simplified these decisions by meal prepping in advance and I iron my clothes the night before. The fifth thing is learn to say no. One of the habits that made the biggest difference was learning to say no to things that don't align with my priorities. It's not always easy, especially if you want to be helpful, but by saying no, it allows you to conserve your own energy and do things that truly matter. The sixth thing is start exercising consistently. I think that really has made a huge difference in my life in terms of bringing energy into other areas of my life. The seventh thing is I limit social media use. And of course, all of these tips that I'm sharing, once you implement them or implement a few, you're going to notice a difference in your life as well. Social media, it can be a huge productivity killer. So to reduce distractions, I have specific times of the day where I check social media. The eighth thing is budget money. Keeping track of my spending, my saving, just budgeting in general has allowed me to feel more in control of my finances. And small, consistent changes in terms of seeing how you're spending money, it really helps. And it helps to um, alleviate stress. Number nine, I have made time for hobbies. So while work is important, if you're a parent, parenting your kid is important, you also need to find time to do things that you genuinely enjoy because this helps your well-being. Whether it's reading or hiking or whatever you need to do to recharge, incorporate it into your life. Number 10 is you definitely must create boundaries at work. So that means at 6 o'clock in the morning, you're not getting a lot of WhatsApp messages or getting a coworker telling you to check your email. I think one of the hardest habits is to develop boundaries between work and your personal life. You want your weekends to be free of, phone calls from work or tasks to be done. So implement boundaries if you have not already, because this is important.